those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. Her squad ready to go as kickoff approaches. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No game. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. He gets free. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. The kicking team up for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down. Ready. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and inches. At the 21-yard.
They'll give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. On the right side, complete to Harris. And he's going to be muscled down at the 3. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is first and goal.
Come on.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense ready now for their second drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Throwing is Nix. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints first down. Play action now. It's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down. Nix. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Hicks, now to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Saints out on top. We're back in Music City after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins, as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid 2nd half to try to take home the title.
Let's go now.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. Here's a run up the gut. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced outright. Taking off, him trying to get there.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Come on, 18, run with it. Panther 6.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. A Terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Titans move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Yeah. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throw it. Nix. This one complete right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? As they got that screen play still in the back of their head. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
His throw left side is complete. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Saints get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one from just under 50 yards. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-point game. Halftime coming.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And here's the Rams running back. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Rams come out with the shutout win, 21-0 your final score. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is the man quarterbacking the G-Men. He'll find his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year. The Giants up by a touchdown, 14-7 the score at halftime. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the Chicago Bears. And here's the Bears wideout. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears on top in this one at halftime. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that set.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to line, you're taking a big risk, right? It's got to be out of your hand fast. Give the quarterback somewhere to go quick. But the defense knows that. They're attacking. They're taking some chances to jump some passes. We saw it there, and they're lucky that was just a turnover instead of a pick six. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, and now a much more advantageous spot.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. The Saints will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Throwing right, it's taken in.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
19 right, 19, 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man there. That's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Here now, second down and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good, and the Titans will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go with a run. Room to run past midfield. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and a long way to go. They'll throw. It's Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Saints will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
65, Cat, 65. Get it. Cuddy.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Forced out to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. This one complete right side to Harris. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and He's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's got a man. That's complete. His second catch of the drive. This one's good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up second and...
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
Second down, they need 3.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Titans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big two-point conversion now coming for the Titans. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Second down, Nix. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
On the ready. Alert! Alert!
the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Going left side, complete to Harris. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Ready.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
No gain on the play.
Ready.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Come on. Come on. Go.
Here's a toss, right side. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 7.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Franco 80.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
To number 84. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3
defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Nick's going to throw for it. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. He's got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now again, on the ground. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. New Orleans 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here's Cuddy.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Next, from the gun on 3rd down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Saints.
Brought down to 14 as they get up and spike it. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Titans. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.